Peace be upon you and God's mercy. Welcome to a new episode of the program What's Happening. Today is Sunday, August 16th, 2026, or September 16th, 2026. And today is the 3rd of Rabi Al Awal. New video clips have started to emerge documenting the first moments of the tsunami striking Indonesia yesterday after the devastating earthquake that struck Indonesia with a magnitude of 7.7 on the Richter scale, which hit the island Flores in southeastern Indonesia. Of course, two devastating earthquakes struck Indonesia, the first with a magnitude of 7.7, and the second 12 hours later with a magnitude of 7 on the Richter scale. But some people ask me, is the strength of this earthquake the same as the one that struck Turkey? No, the earthquake in Turkey was bigger. First, it struck on land. The earthquake hit the land itself, and both earthquakes were devastating, one after the other, not just a single destructive earthquake. Both of them, one had the magnitude of 7.8 and the other 7.7. Even at that time, in February 2023, during the Turkey earthquake, some reporters estimated the earthquake's strength as 7.9 on the Richter scale, which is Richter, and this makes it the strongest and most powerful earthquake to hit. The biggest to hit the world, at least in the last 10 years. Anyway, we will all start by watching this first clip that documents the moment the waves entered the city in Indonesia. We see how the waves, after they recede, first the sea waves pull back, then they gather and strike, as you saw on the screen. So these are the first moments of the waves hitting and entering the city. Let me go to the second clip, which shows the entry of these waves into Flores Island, into the city's Flores Island, and many of the small islands there as well. By the way, for those who don't know, Indonesia is a country made up of 17,000 islands, and Indonesia is one of the important tourist countries. And their economy was higher than this. As we have seen, tourism in Indonesia is on another level, but it is also one of the important tourist countries because some of the islands have been well invested in for tourism. There are 17,000 islands in Indonesia. And Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world, largest group of islands in the world anyway. After we have seen the number of victims so far, these waters have been monitored. Thousands of people have been evacuated from their homes. There are 1,030 destroyed houses. Thousands of people have been evacuated because their homes were destroyed, and even some because tsunami waters entered their homes. And up to this moment, there have been 450 or more than 450 aftershocks that have hit Indonesia so far. I'm talking about Flores Island. That's it. Even I mentioned the second devastating earthquake that hit Sumatra Island with a magnitude of 7 on the Richter scale. I haven't talked about the aftershocks yet. Of course, we're talking about the most destructive or the strongest earthquake, which had a magnitude of 7.7 on the Richter scale. Dozens of gas stations went out of service and stopped working, not only because of the destruction of these stations, but also because of the power outage affecting many of them. I'll keep following up with you on what happens in the coming hours, giving you updates as they happen. I'm with you, Ahmad Al-Drama, and the introduction to Banam Shosa.